Good morning, guys. My name is Flo Oga. You're welcome to my channel. To my new subscribers, please consider subscribing to my channel, okay? I'll be most grateful. And to my returning subscribers, you guys are the bomb. I love you all. Thank you for sticking with me. Thank you for always supporting your girl. I am so grateful. Today, I'll be making Efo Riro. Okay, now please don't judge me for the Yorubas in the house. I know Efo Riro is a Yoruba delicacy. I might not get it as perfect as you guys make it, okay? Come to think of it, I'm actually Yoruba anyways. This is the way I prepare mine and I so love it. Now, if you want to see how I prepare my Efo Riro, please stick to this video, okay? I'll see you guys in a bit. See ya! Okay guys, welcome back. So this is my stock fish. I usually would wash it with hot water just to make it a bit soft and get all the, just in case there are insects, just get them out. So this is my stock fish. It's been soaked already in warm water and I'm just trying to get it washed. So once I drain it out, I'll put in fresh water again, rinse it a second time just to be sure everything is nice and neat. Yeah. Meanwhile, I'll be using goat meat today, so I have that washed already off camera. Now that is ready. This is the washed goat meat. Be pouring it into an empty pot and adding the washed stock fish to it now. To that, I'll add in some onions, add in some salt and seasoning cube. Then just give it a stir and allow it simmer for just for a few minutes so that it can bring out its own juice. Alright, I usually wouldn't want to put in water at this point. Just cover it under low heat, of course, and allow it to bring out its own juice. Meanwhile, I'll just go prep the peppers. I'm using some bell peppers. I'm using some hot peppers and just an onion because I'd used onions already to boil the meat. So this is me prepping up the pepper mix so I can blend them up. Okay, so let's just check on the meat and see how it's doing. We can see here it's already brought out some juice. So at this point, I'll just add a bit of water just to allow it cook and get soft, at least to like 70% before we add other things to it. Now this is my, if you know what iru is, it's fermented locust bean. I'll just give that a clean and add to the pepper mix for blending. I usually will blend this. Then this is my crayfish too. I've cleaned them nicely and I'm adding it into the blender. Now I'll blend everything together, add a bit of water and just blend it together. You know, I'll be adding this to the meats just later on though. Yeah, so I'll give it a good blend. This was blended roughly. As you can see, it's not smoothly blended. So let's check on the meat. Now the meat is about say 70% cooked. Okay, now what I'm doing now, I'll explain to you why I am doing this. I'm just tying up some water, and I need I'm supposed to have some ice, but since I don't have ice in the freezer, I'll just tie up some water and throw it into the freezer. I'll show you what I'll use it for shortly. Okay, so for this Efo Riro, here we don't get Efo, the green, easily. So I'll be using some spinach. I know the Yorubas will get at me now and say, what kind of Efo Riro are you doing with spinach? Anyways, that's what is available to us now. So that's what I'll be using. Okay, I check on the meat and it looks cooked. Okay, now anyone that laughs at my dry fish, I will block you. Now this is what I'm able to get. Getting dry fish here is you really don't want to know. So this is the bottom part of my dry fish, and I just couldn't throw this away. I remember then in Nigeria I wouldn't use this anyways. But here, oh my goodness, this is a lifesaver. Alright. Did I hear anyone laugh at my fish? Block. Alright, so I'll add that into, if you have very good fish, please do. I'll add that into it. Then I have this pre-cooked shaki. I think it's towel. So I'll add that in. It's already 70% cooked. So I'll just add that in, give it a stir, and probably taste. Add in my pepper mix, give it a stir. After I tasted this, I thought I needed a bit of salt and seasoning cube. It wasn't as tasty as I wanted it to be. So I just added that in now. A bit of salt, then a bit of seasoning cube. That's it. Give it a little stir and cover to cook for a few minutes. Now in another pot, I brought some water to boil and added a bit of salt to it. Now we'll be blanching those vegetables I just brought out. Okay. This will help it retain its green color really, and it always makes it look beautiful. And it will also help to reduce the water content in the vegetable, so your soup wouldn't be too watery. So just blanch this for less than a minute really. Remember this water I put in the freezer, it's now really cold, so I'll use it just to stop the cooking process of the vegetable. Alright, so I put it into the pot, drained the hot water out of the vegetables, and transferred it into my iced water. Now if you have ice blocks, you could just throw it into a bowl of water before adding the vegetables in. It's just a way of stopping the vegetable from further cooking, so you still have a crunchy vegetable and not so soft, because this will still have to go into the fire. Okay, now it's nice and cold, not hot anymore, so I'll drain out all the liquid from it. Meanwhile, let's check on our soup. Give it a bit of stir and we'll add some palm oil to this now. I tell you, if you have original Nigerian palm oil, you don't know what God has done for you, really. I don't even know how this one tastes, but what do? We have to make do with what we have. Now this vegetable has been nicely rinsed, so I'll just give it a slice before introducing it into the pot of soup. Yeah, it's nicely sliced. So check on the soup now and add this into the pot. if you have the proper green vegetable, the one Yorubas call Efo, that's the best vegetable to use for this delicacy. But here I don't have access to that, so we make do with what is easily accessible to us, and that's why I'm using the spinach. It really doesn't give it the, Efo Riro feel, but not so bad. So you leave it for just 2 minutes, come back, check it, and turn off the heat. Now our Efo Riro is ready. How did I do, guys? Please let me know in the comment section. Now this is what it looks like when I'm done, and trust me, this tasted heavenly. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Have a good day. Bye.